Siempre un perdón, no te mentí. Ya no hay nada que me asombre.
It is a new week and I've just published the vlog for last week. I'm feeling pretty good. It was a busy week last week, and this one is going to be no different, with a lot of deals really closing up. Even just the closing process for these big deals takes a while, so it's near the end of those deals, which is good. It's going to be a good money influx for the business.
Solo el nombre me dice que me ama cuando hay nubes grises, pero me saludan más las olas del mar. Ella es muy bipolar con tantos matices.
I just went to Starbucks and I went for a little walk to buy a new little book that I'm going to use to, it's a little black book to put in all the words that I don't know in Greek so I can actually learn them. Anyway, I stumbled upon this guy. I think his name is Constantine. I forget what the last Byzantine emperor's name was, but he was the last Byzantine emperor. You might be able to see if I zoom in, which I can't do, but it says 1453 there, which is the day the Byzantine Empire fell to the Ottomans, when Constantinople fell to the Ottomans. Which is a very, very sad day.
La lealtad es algo que ella no aprecia, no le interesa nada de nada. Me dice que me ama cuando hay nubes grises.
It's at 9 AM and it's decision time for one of my deals. We had an offer for 70k Aussie last week. So we're waiting on another offer, but it didn't come through. So we're giving him a few more hours before we finalize. What's that noise? Before we finalize that other offer, the 70k offer. So I like to go with a sure thing. So I want to accept that 70k offer, but we're giving till 2 o'clock my time, 11 PM Sydney time, for the other guy to give us an offer. And if it's not higher, then it's a no-brainer to go with the other guy. But yeah, the first offer, 70k offer, said to us he's going to rescind his offer if he doesn't get an answer today. So things are heating up. Whew. Okay, I just finished a video which is going to be an About Us video for Ecommerce Brokers. So that's my e-commerce video done for this week. And I can get back to my normal routine. Yeah, so today's a productive day. It's about 11. I'm going to, of course, go to Starbucks and get coffee and do some work there. It's a big day, so let's get to it. I gotta edit this video too, so yeah, a lot of work. Chat a bit about Greece, because for me it's where I feel at home, even though I grew up and was born in Australia. I know, like, I might travel wherever I am in the world. I never feel like I miss Australia, to be honest. I miss Greece. But anyway, when I came last year, you can literally go back, see the vlogs, and I talk about how shit Greece is, basically. How it's still, you know, yeah, it was still in the gutter from the crisis, and it was still recovering and stuff, so yeah, it wasn't good. But this year, coming back, it's better, it's improved. There was a change of government. I went from quite far left to reasonably centre right, and he's done some pretty good stuff. I mean, the repayments to IMF and stuff like that have been made. GDP growth is up. It's actually positive, and it's actually one of the biggest in the EU, around 2%, even above 2%. So it's good. Things are getting better. It's no, you know, Australia. It's no Switzerland, but it's getting better. You know, Greece lost like 25% of its GDP value over the crisis. People lost jobs and everything. So it was huge. It was huge. But now it's bouncing back slowly. Better government. better diplomacy too. So yeah, things are getting better slowly. But for me, it's I keep tabs on like current affairs and news, but also keep, of course, keep reading about ancient history of Greece. Not necessarily ancient, but I kind of started off learning ancient when I was a kid, ancient Greek stuff. And recently, probably over just the last year and a half, I really dug into Byzantine history, which I think is super underrated history. I think that should be taught in schools and stuff, because it's one of the longest empires ever. Include like the Eastern Roman Empire or Byzantine Empire. They only call it Byzantine because the Catholic Church wanted to distance itself from Orthodox Church, blah blah blah. But yeah, and the thing is, what people, I think, this is my opinion, what the people who identify themselves as Greek, like myself, we're much closer to the Byzantines in culture, language, and everything than we are to the ancient Greeks. DNA-wise, we're all the same. They actually tested that because some racist English writer said Greeks now aren't related at all to ancient Greeks. They're like not as good, basically, and they found that to be wrong. But DNA is all the same, sure. But culture, language, and of course religion-wise, we're way closer to the Byzantine and Eastern Romans than anything else. But I don't feel like we identify ourselves at all with Eastern Romans or Byzantine, and more with classical Greece, Golden Age Greece, 300s, 400s, 500s BC. And that's what's advertised because that's the coolest, which is true. However, the Byzantine Empire was pretty cool in my opinion. Justinian, over the years, Constantinople. Anyway, I think I'm going to talk more about Greece as I travel through it this year. But those are my 2 cents for the moment. I'm going to keep exploring, head up to the Temple of Hephaestus, which is a very cool building, and then I'll go get some work done.